the fuck I missed that shit? Fuck that shit, go. Hold up, real quick, bro. I don't even know where that shit is. Shit like a movie, but don't get it fucked up. Shit like a movie, but shit like the motherfucking Navy though. Shit like a movie, but shit like the motherfucking Navy though. Don't get it twisted. Shit like the motherfucking Navy though. Shit like the motherfucking Navy. Made it to another day. I swear, niggas be mad at me because I be surviving. Niggas want me to give up on myself more than I already have. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get mad at any strength that they see me having. Like, they just... I'm like, why the fuck do I gotta be around motherfuckers that hate me so much? That go out their way. Why do I gotta be around them? Like, I don't even want to be around them. It's something that I want to announce on here, and I really want it to be clear. You know, first off, what it do, y'all? You know what I'm saying? This is a Rude Points of RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out my guys and goddesses and all high vibrational human beings. You know what the fuck it is for now, Pete. You know, no disrespect to my human beings, right? But I got to your point. I ain't gonna front with y'all, yo. Like, I got to your point where it's like, I feel uncomfortable around unnatural beings now. You feel me? And I'm not saying this from like my attached feelings. I'm saying this from an anatomical level, biological level, like, you know, genetic makeup level, and me on what's taking place and the characteristics and traits that could be shown and are going to be shown out going forward. You feel me? With the radiation levels and that ozone layer being removed. You feel me? Like, I feel very, very uncomfortable. And like, I can't say it enough in words, you know, and it sucks because most people that don't know me saying some shit like this, they probably gonna think I'm just racist. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he's racist as shit. Whole time I'm saying it from a genetic standpoint and really knowing what's up. Any doctor that really knows what's up off of DNA and what's happening, who's conducive to these changes taking place on the planet, they know why the fuck I'm saying this. You know what I mean? And how this shit is so serious. Even you yourself, if you're inorganic, you got to start to watch other inorganic people more than you ever did. You feel me? Because they shit might be breaking down a little bit faster than yours, and they might try to attack you or your children. You don't know. You don't know what's going on with that chromosome deletion. Like, you don't know how that's going to affect them neurologically, however so, and what could come out spontaneously. Like, it ain't even worth playing with. You feel me? So I'm saying that from this standpoint, like, you know, like, of course, like, I wanted to get financially stable in a monetary system. Who wouldn't, right? You know, you don't want to be in lack, right? Regardless of it being abuse or not, just while the last of this shit's here. But I'm seriously telling y'all the truth. Like I was on that train nervous as hell. It was all white people on the train. I'm like, damn, it's too much white people. I used to hear people make jokes about that shit. I never felt like it was ever too much white people. You know what I'm saying? Because I never really felt uncomfortable around them to the level that I do now, off of me really knowing what I know now. But it was something that was always off with them. But it not from a standpoint where I was like, racists are gonna straight just lean on, you know, whoever's unnatural. You know what I mean? But I try to explain it to my guy. Even he looked at me briefly like, bro, because he don't know exactly everything in which what I'm on, how I'm on it. But he gonna know, because that's family right there and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got like 10 plus in and all of that. niggas still alive and all of that, you feel me? And it's like, I don't got too much. Like a lot of niggas from that time, like, they can't bang my line, you know? They cannot bang my line. Like, they can't even come by me. Like, I carry the fuck out of they dumbass. Just coming by me, just randomly being in the same place at the same time. You know, ain't even on no tough guy shit. I'll probably remove myself, like, oh, fuck this nigga around me shit. You know what I'm saying? Move out, like, fuck it. But, like, now, y'all, like, for real, like, I really feel unsafe around unnatural people. Anyone with animal DNA, often knowing what's happening with them. And I just feel like I gotta announce it. You know, I might even do something to try to put this video, like, and pin this shit, you feel me? Because I feel like people need to know it, that this is why, like, I'm gonna start being even more standoffish, because, like, and I'm really saying this from a genetic standpoint. Even if you're unnatural yourself hearing this, watch unnatural people. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, seriously, like, they're gonna start wilding out. They're gonna start biting each other. Like, cannibalism's coming back to dark ages. The neurological issues, they're gonna start doing a whole bunch of weird shit. You be like, what the fuck is wrong with this person? But it's the radiation and the cells, the parts of their brain is being fried. You know, we don't even have the same. I'm damn near starting to say that we don't even have the same frontal lobe. I don't know enough on it really to say it without articulating myself, like, my reasons for so. But I'm getting on to that. Like, I'm starting to feel like that. For real. I wouldn't be shocked. And everything else in our anatomy is completely different. Everything else in our anatomy knows exactly what it's doing. Everything knows what to do. Nothing is being questioned, you know? Oh, yeah, I know. Hey, I'm about to read the comments briefly and shit. Yeah, I know. You said hey, real shit. This is the RoBs Inferno. This is the RoBs Inferno signature man bun. You feel me? It's staying with me. You might see it go to the side a little bit. You might see it come to this side a little bit. But even me with this music and everything, y'all know me off of genetics. The man bun, that's the steez. You feel me? That's like, it ain't RoBs if it ain't the bun there. You feel me? Type shit. So, how you feeling? Man? You know, you said, how am I feeling about not getting EBT this month coming up? You know what's crazy? And this shows your ignorance, right? Even me in this situation. You know what's crazy? I don't even have food stamps. I don't have food stamps. I don't got a food stamp card. I know you probably just came in my lives, because I actually was talking about that recently, I'm like, I don't even have food stamps, never did. That shit ain't affected me at all. You know what I mean? But everybody else, they probably snapping. You feel me? I don't got no food stamps card. I looked at that shit like, oh. I said, oh, somebody about to feel a little bit of what I feel off of going through a financial struggle a little bit. I said, oh, okay. I said, okay. You feel me? Okay. But that just shows the level of ignorance, though. That just because I'm financially struggling, though, that you thought that I actually did. I never had food stamps. I never had that shit. So it's like, you know, I don't even like going, like, for me to get certain support, because I don't like to say I have a disability. I'm really smart, but I've been through a lot. My PTSD is real bad, right? I don't even like being around a lot of people. You know, I don't like people walking behind me. I don't like a lot of people in one place. I'm a certain way. I'm very particular, right? So within a lot of times that I could maybe have gotten more support, it was just too much for me even being in them buildings with the type of person I am. You get what I'm saying? And I never had no help like that. So it's like, put it like this: if I am going to get some help, it's going to be from like a random person directly type shit. You feel me? On whatever it is. Like I never was put in an apartment by a program. I never was with a program where you stay and they got housing, and then I was never in none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was never in none of that shit. But to answer your question even more though, as far as that shit dropping, all that's just is a reality of everybody and their connection to a system that never should have been. Even y'all, if you unnatural and you said that shit. You feel me? Even you yourself, if you're unnatural. Like everybody let the system enable them. You know what I'm saying? And keep the black men out the household. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the black women feel like they're independent in ways that they shouldn't even think like that's really not of their job to be doing so. You know, it's a lot of like mismatch type shit going on, you know, backward shit. But like it's gonna have a lot of people more reactive because you gotta think about it. A lot of people that have EBT cards and shit to start with, what are the type of foods that they be eating? You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Let's be real right now. You know, I'm from the hood. Let's be real right now. You know, like a lot of this motherfuckers be getting it be like, you know, I haven't ate a lot of shit so long. I don't even remember the names of them, but I do remember the motherfucking Debbie cakes though. I do remember them bitches in I don't know, but all the shit in the category, zebra cakes, all the shit that's in the category you see like on the same shelves and shit. Like it'd be like a lot of unnecessary snacks and shit that's just completely terrible. You know, lighten up your anatomy in the worst way. You know, a lot of stuff that we would be getting with EBT from a collective majority standpoint. So you think about it, a lot of those people that are on, I don't want to say every single person, saying collective majority wise. So a lot of people that have EBT cards and use EBT, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not narrowing just us out, neuromelanated. I know it's a lot of unnatural people that had that shit too, and they might not even want to say it. They might not be homeless or even in poverty, you know what I mean? Might not even really need it, so-called say, but they got it because it's there. They was able to get it type shit, right? But even them, me saying this, you know, a lot of people that's eating those foods and stuff, they have undeveloped brains, you know? They have undeveloped brains. Even within the midst of the fire, they can't still even be able to make certain calculus decisions that could be for them going forward, you know? Man, y'all, I was on the train, and this European woman heard me talking to my mom about how like I told my mom straight today also like how I feel uncomfortable around anyone going forward now with animal DNA like never before, right? And remember I told y'all there's a lot of versions of y'all. Some of y'all have different versions of that barbaric primitive way coming out and shit, right? But regardless, y'all still unnatural, and it's gonna happen with all of y'all eventually. But like, literally, this European woman was on a train, and she literally like it just spoke volumes, and everybody on the train felt it. You feel me? And what it was like when I'm saying like I'm telling y'all like anyone animal DNA genetically was happening, what's more liable to happen with them and shit. Like, your P's are huge for real, right? Like literally. She heard me talking to Mama Goddess about it, and she damn near almost started crying. Like it hurt her so bad, you know, because in her mind she was like, I wouldn't personally try to hurt you at all, but she understood and was able to fathom without her attached feelings really what I was saying and off of who I am and really what I'm living in, what's being done, right? It hurt her so much. I could literally damn near read her mind. You feel me? I'm gonna say that, and literally, you know how she was just like, damn, like I know I wouldn't do this to him, but it's hurting me so bad because I know in which he's saying this from my species standpoint, and what he has to deal with as a black man, as an organic being, you know. And we're all now one human race and all of that. Like all that was going through her head, y'all. And it was like she damn near was about to cry. She started trying to read a book, you know. Like she felt sorry for me, you know. She felt sorry for me. Now, an average person that's inorganic, they probably just get mad as shit, try to say I'm racist, you know what I mean? And not even really hear what I'm saying and take it just so personally. Because if they wouldn't have hatred in their heart to hurt me, you know what I'm saying, they wouldn't do so-called say. But you got to really understand what I'm saying. So, like, this shit was crazy. Then I'm on a train, and this Asian lady talks to me. She spoke to me, and then I said something. I think it was something about the train or something. And then she didn't hear what I said. She was like, I couldn't hear you. So I moved like one seat closer to her, but not even right next to her or nothing like that. And not in a way where she should have felt uncomfortable, especially when she spoke to me first. And it was nothing for her to feel uncomfortable about. Y'all know how they throw projections on the black men, and they doing that a lot more now because of all the information that's coming out, you know, and really who they are, right? So literally, she tried to do projections, but even when she tried to project on me, she couldn't say straightforward. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't even have like if she would have told me for whatever reason that she didn't want to talk to me or wanted to stop the conversation, that would have been just like fine with me. But she said she like and this is one of the main things that I don't like about unnatural people from a collective standpoint. Not every unnatural person, but unnatural people from a majority standpoint. Like it'd be like the smallest stuff, and it's like y'all just be like lying for no fucking reason. Like you know what I'm saying? Like literally, she wanted to stop the conversation for whatever reason, even if she felt something. I don't know what her life. If a black person hurt her, whatever she thinking that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she couldn't even tell me in a respectful manner when she was speaking to me first to stop the conversation, right? So she tries to act like the train, and we wasn't even in. You know, in the trains, you know where you hear more noise and then it gets more quiet while you're on the train. It's like different parts and shit. We wasn't even in the part where it was the noise at that. You really wasn't even in the part. She tried to make it seem like she couldn't hear what I was saying, but she heard what I was saying when I was farther before I even moved close to her. Like she was all just caught up, all out of the sauce, and I was just like, and I'm not gonna front. I got offended at that point because I'm just like, you don't even know how smart I really am, man. And I can tell you in like 3, 4 different ways how you lying right now to your point where you'll probably have a mental breakdown because you didn't think that I read you like that. You feel me? But it's like I literally, what did I say to her? I was just like I was respectful. You know what I mean? I was just like I think I said like you could have just said that at first. Because eventually I said something to get her to say it because I know that that's what she was on. And then said that. I was like, you could have just said that at first. Like it wasn't, you know what I mean? I'm like basically let her know like I'm not going to attack you when you were speaking to me just because you want to end the conversation, you know? But trust me, like that'd be like that shit. She didn't even attempt to or put in anything out there like she even wanted to because I would have read it. You know what I mean? You got to be ahead of the game because it's like at the end of the day, people be trying to size you up. You feel me? People be trying to size you up. And when you're a black man, that comes to you in general. You feel me? And y'all know what I'm talking about. That comes to you in general. It's like I don't want to say I come from a sick family, but it's a lot of wild shit that's happened in my family that's happened to me. Y'all have no idea though, you know. But like, I'm strong as shit, you know. It's like in my mind, I don't even be knowing why people usually be trying to provoke me and shit. I really don't even know why. Like, if you know what I know, I really don't even know why. Hey, shout out my Brit. You feel me? My Brit. That's if it's anyone. That's the only person I want though. For real. I'm good on everybody else. I'm you feel me? I'm good. I feel like writing. I got some shit I gotta finish. Girlfriend, I'm about to tap in. So I'm gonna really good at y'all. safe. You feel me? Peace, power, abundance to everybody. Y'all be safe, but y'all stay dangerous also. You feel me? But shouldn't be fucking with this holiday for real in general though. You feel me? For real, for real. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. But I mean, people gonna go about shit how they want to, have fun, rock out, you feel me? Go dumb. But like whatever you, as far as the people you have around you, at least take an extra look. If not even just where you're going, but even more so the people around you, that they thorough, you feel me? That they solid, that they gonna rock with you however shit go, you feel me? At least that much. I enjoy the rest of y'all day for real. It's a beautiful point with RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out to my guys and goddesses, non high vibrational here at Venus. You know what the fuck it is, man. I'm gonna tap in with y'all for real, yo.